Recently, Phil Spencer did an interview where the subject of exclusivity came up, and he answered a question that a lot of people were wondering about regarding the Activision Blizzard deal and what they plan on doing as far as making some games exclusive. Now, we already know everything will not be exclusive. So Gamerant wrote an article regarding this subject and his interview. So I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of paragraphs from it. And then after that, I'll come back and then I'll give you my opinion on this whole exclusivity thing and some of the things that I think that Microsoft will do. Because there's a lot that he's saying in this interview, but there's some things he isn't saying. We have to remember that this is a business. And at the top of that topic, one of the first things he said was that both companies do use exclusive deals and exclusivity as a way to promote their products. So it's not like, nothing will be exclusive. And while COD is not going to be exclusive, I don't think that it should be exclusive. I've never been one of the people who promoted the idea that it should be exclusive. I thought that would have been a huge mistake. And thank God they're not doing that. There are some things I think Microsoft might do, and I'll talk about that after I finish reading. I think it's like 1 or 2 paragraphs or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. If Xbox successfully acquires Activision Blizzard and the Call of Duty franchise, PlayStation gamers don't have to worry about missing out on any content. Console exclusivity for certain content or games is one of the main ways that PlayStation and Xbox compete, with the companies shelling out cash to secure timed exclusives for their platforms. Now, remember that part because we're going to come back to it. A recent example of this can be found in the wildly successful open-world Harry Potter action RPG Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy offers largely the same experience regardless of what platform people are playing it on, with one big exception. Hogwarts Legacy on PlayStation has an exclusive horror-themed quest for players to partake in, with the quest expecting to remain exclusive to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 gamers for about a year. This was brought up by head of Xbox Phil Spencer in a recent interview with Xbox On, where he confirmed that Xbox won't pull anything like that with Call of Duty if it were to gain control of the IP. In the Xbox One interview, Spencer stated that he wants to increase the places where people can play Call of Duty. You obviously don't make a game bigger by taking it away from anyone that's playing it today, Spencer said, pointing out that there are 58 games from Xbox's portfolio already available on the PlayStation Store. Spencer was then asked about the possibility of exclusive content for Call of Duty gamers on Xbox if the acquisition goes through, but made it clear that that won't happen. Using Hogwarts Legacy's PlayStation exclusive quest as an example, Spencer said, "That's not a game we're trying to play here." Spencer acknowledged that exclusive content is a part of the industry, but that Xbox isn't looking to make gun skins or certain game modes exclusive to Xbox when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise. He said that the same version of the game will be available on all platforms and pointed out that that's what Xbox is already doing with its multi-platform games. If you're a Minecraft player on PlayStation, I don't think you feel like you have the lesser version. Now, I want to go back to the article where they said that, exclusivity for certain content or games is one of the main ways that PlayStation and Xbox compete, because that's very much true. So I'm not saying that Phil Spencer is telling a lie here. I honestly believe that you guys are going to get COD. I'd be willing to bet a winning lottery ticket on it. And you guys are going to get everything that comes out on COD. But here's where things may get a little bit sticky, and it's not that bad, especially if you're somebody who doesn't have Game Pass. I don't think you're going to be screwed, in a huge way. I don't think you're going to have to wait a long time on content, but here's what I think is going to happen. I think sometimes if you are a part of the Xbox ecosystem, whether it be on PC or whether you play in the cloud or whatever, or if you have an Xbox, I think as a result of you, having the membership, I guess you could say, you're paying monthly for this service. I think there will be times when we will get things early, downloadable content. Anytime any extra story content comes out or anything like that, I think there are going to be times, maybe not with everything, I think there are going to be times when Microsoft is going to reward their immediate customers. Yes, if you're not a part of those services, yeah, true, you're a customer because you're buying the game. But when you're a part of the service, they want to promote these services. They want people to feel like, man, it would be very advantageous for me to be a part of this service. They want people to see what people are getting in the service. So, if you love Phil Spencer, relax. I'm not saying that he's lying. Of course, I believe he's telling the truth. I just don't believe he's telling the full story. And I don't believe he's doing that, deceptively. It's just that you can't talk about everything in an interview. And also, they probably haven't quite worked out all of the details on that yet. All I'm going to tell you is broadly, I honestly believe that if you have Game Pass, I believe that they are going to use these games to promote Game Pass. Now, how exactly that is, I don't know. But all I can tell you is that if you're outside of Game Pass, don't expect to be treated exactly like people in Game Pass. Now, I don't think Xbox is going to be making people wait for a year, like with the Hogwarts Legacy DLC, which is going to be DLC for us. It's an actual part of the story for PlayStation players. But hey guys, look, if you like this video, like the video, share the video, and hey, be respectful, but give a comment down in the comment section. And hey guys, look, like I always tell you, the YouTube algorithm is brutal. So if you get some time, I know it takes a little bit of time to copy and paste that link. I understand that. But if you get a little time, share the video, share it on Twitter or whatnot. And hey, to my Twitter brothers and sisters out there, I understand that some of you don't like coming to YouTube, but hey, look, if you don't want to come to YouTube, just follow me on Twitter, because I'm posting all my videos on Twitter. Anyway, guys, as usual, you know what I want to ask you to do? Stay safe.